night we said that we were going to call her Corey.
Okay, yeah. And
But
that's
she's
what-
still on the paper in book, Cornelia.
Oh yeah, well it's just like we had it on her birth announcement too. Her name was Cornelia,
Yeah.
but we would call her Corey.
Yeah.
You have to go to the town hall, you know, when there was once somebody born.
Oh, okay, and
Yeah.
officially registered.
And the
so-
doctor had to sign it because, you know, you were giving the kids at home and the doctor had to sign that paper. So
Oh.
he was the witness. It was born.
The witness said it was
And
actually
then it
yours.
wasn't hatched like it had to be born.
Okay. Yeah. Okay.
That's why.
Yeah. So it seems like, you know, naming your kids was after some family member.
Always
Maybe
after a family member.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's neat.
And you bet. Like Gary Fanatico, he was named after his grandfather.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Or it's a variation of the
Exactly.
name anyway, but yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, even in my
Yeah, but that was
family,
plain the custom, you know, they just,
Yeah.
they had done the parents' names.
Yeah. Well, that's neat too, because that is a sign of respect. But you
Well,
have some of the same names, some of the same
It
families.
said something, you know.
When you have a family tree like and
Yeah.
just like my grandfather and my dad and my brother and the brother's son, they were all the same names like it.
Okay. Yeah.
And then they were on pictures.
Oh. Yeah. Do you know a lot about your family, like your grandparents and maybe your great-grandparents? Do you know much about them?
No, because I have never known my my one grandmother. I knew my mom's dad, but her mom was had passed away when she was 56 years old or something, so
Okay.
she wasn't that old, you know. So
Yeah.
then I wasn't around yet because I was number 11 of the family. And then the oldest one, well, they had known her, I guess,
Yeah.
because she wasn't gone that long. But when I came around then,
Okay.
she wasn't
You
there
never knew
anymore, so I
her.
have never known her.
How about your father's parents then?
They were both there because they lived in the same village and they got both over 80 years old.
Oh.
So
Well,
then,
these would be a ripe old
I'm
age.
not sure anymore how many, but they were quite a bit over 80. And,
Okay.
I still know
but his mom got them.
one grandfather, that's all that I know.
That's all that you ever met? of
Yeah.
you? Okay. And was that your mom's father?
Yeah.
Okay.
my mother's.
So you never knew Grandpa and Grandma Kingma at all?
No,
Okay.
no.
Did they live close by at all? Like when they...
No,
No,
not
not
really.
really.
Well, it was close, but
Yeah.
then you have to go on a bike, it was
Yeah.
an hour
Okay.
by.
Yeah. Okay. Talk, what was the name of the village that you grew up in then? What was...
Sure.
Jum. Okay. That I've heard of. And Beppa, was it the same for you?
T-F-U-M.
Is that where you grew up too, Beppa? The same area? Or was
Yeah,
it...
we had the same place.
Okay.
Yeah.
What province?
Friesland.
Oh, Friesland.
Jum. Yeah. I think that was pointed out to me from the train station.
If you have been in Friesland, then you have seen a high steeple, and that's where we come from.
Okay, yes, that's right. I think Linda Steep showed me that. She said there's
Well, you're high steeple.
and that's all I saw of it.
Yeah.
And every time when there is a bad thunderstorm, it gets hit.
Oh.
You know when there is
Well, there is a thing on, you know.
we have to go for to let the lightning down, like in the
Okay.
ground, like.
Yeah.
But you know there is a big rooster on there on the
Oh,
and that's all the black ones hit.
Oh, okay.
Because I think that's proper.
Oh, yeah.
When it's hit, then it's always black.
So, Beppa, you were the 11th child, you said? How many brothers and sisters?
We had 13.
13.
I had 9 girls and 4 boys. And one boy has passed away when he was 5, when he had ammonia.
Okay.
And I was named after another sister, like her name was Anna also, Antje also, because she was 9 years old and she died from blood poisoning.
Oh, and how did that happen?
Well, she had a loose tooth and she was writing with a blue pen. You know, I don't know what kind of stuff that was, different than what you have the ballpoint now,
Yeah.
you know. But anyway, that was kind of poisonous and she got poison in that tooth.
Oh,
She
really?
must have had something on her finger and then touched that tooth.
Oh,
So she got blood poison in her face, and in that time there was not anything to stop that or that.
Yeah.
So I have never known her, of course, because
Yeah.
I was born and she passed
Okay.
away.
So you must have had a house full though, growing up
Nine,
then.
yeah.
Did you all sleep
But
in
you know,
one bedroom?
the oldest one and the youngest one were 24 years in difference.
Yeah. So some of your sisters were
My
moved
mom
out?
was a grandmother already before she had her last baby.
Oh, wow. Yeah.
Yeah.
So the youngest one would have been an aunt or an uncle at birth?
Yeah, before birth.
Yeah, I guess so. And so you were a farming family, right? Your father farmed?
Yeah.
Your mother too? Okay.
All farmers.
Yeah. So what did you have to do then on the farm? Did you have to work?
Oh my goodness, I had to get out to work when I was 14 years old.
Okay.
Because my dad passed away when I was 11.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and that was in the, we called it the crisis time, but that is depression.
Oh. Okay.
And it was really poor. They couldn't sell the stock left. They couldn't get rid of the potatoes from the field, and the milk was 2.5 cents a liter.
Yeah.
You know, and then in their money, like in the guilders, like, you know, so much less they are worth than what you have the dollar.
Yeah. Yeah, there was a lot of.
So that was.
So when you were done school, did you work on the family farm, or you had to go out and work?
Yeah, well, as soon as you were out of school. You know.
Okay.
I went to school 6 years.
Yeah. Do you
And
remember
then,
anything from
and
school?
then I had to help on the farm because the times were so bad. Well, and we had hired help. When we wasn't there no more.
Okay. Yeah.
And the oldest brothers were married already, you see.
Oh, okay.
So, and then my younger brother, of the youngest brother then, it was not really the youngest, but the one that was alive yet, he was 16. So he was too young to run the whole show.
Yeah.
And then we had the help, but they had everything had to be done by horses, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes they had to walk the whole day with the horses,
Yeah.
you know, and and we had wooden shoes on, and you didn't have boots or anything, you had wooden shoes on, you know. And then walking those big hunks, because we had clay, heavy clay, and then in those big hunks and what, you know, I was just walking in there all day and hang on to that horse. And
So was there not a chance for you to go out and work somewhere else, or you had to support the farm then? That was
well, you know, you had to do your own work. Your own work had to be done, and they didn't get asked. Your dad, in fact, didn't get asked if he wants to stay home or not.
Yeah.
You had to.
Yeah.
You had to help and work on the farm, you know.
Yeah. So how long did you do that then?
Well, and when I was 14, and then Tante Sheep was through school.
Mm-hmm.
So, and then my mom said, oh, now you can make your own, your board, let's say, you know,
Okay.
because, and then I went to a family with 5 little kids,
Okay.
and I had to help the woman like, and I was given one, well, then you had your board, of course, because you were living in out there. And then you had 1 guilder a week.
1 guilder a week.
You made, that's what your wages were.
So what did you had to cook and clean and
No, you just
Or
wash all those kids,
just
you know.
babysit?
And get the one off the potty and put the other one on and all that. and you know, then the one had to sleep and then I had to take it out of bed again when it was awake and change their clothes and all that.
Did you get to go home on Sundays
Oh no,
then?
I wasn't so far away.
Okay, so you were there.
Once a month I think I went home.
Okay. And how about you, Paka? How long did you go to school? How many years?
Well, maybe
16.
About 8 years? Okay. Do you remember anything from school?
He went
Wow.
Did you go 1 year to high school?
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
well, that was what we call the
What they
middle.
call- Oh, okay.
I went 7 years to the
Grade school?
grade school.
Did you like school?
No,
No?
Nobody liked school.
No?
No.
no. Oh, I hate it.
Did many people go on to school? Like,
No.
To high school?
No.
Okay, how did you happen to go to high school for your
Oh, well,
He was
my
privileged.
father didn't need me really on a farm,
Oh, okay.
so I said, you better go to school.
Oh, okay, so that would give you
Right.
something to do then.
Then well, I don't know how then, but you have to pay more taxes when I went to that school, so he said, you better come on that school.
Oh, okay. So only for you.
That was kind of, you know, fancy really.
Yeah, it
You
wasn't
didn't have to-
necessary,
No.
maybe.
And so that 1 year that don't help you too much.
No.
You have to learn
3 languages.
3 languages, you know, French and
German and English.
And
In
English.
English. Oh,
And you
started
didn't know
with-
anything about it
No,
in 1 year.
No, I guess you wouldn't remember a whole lot after just 1 year. So you did start learning a little bit of French and German and English.
yeah.
Okay, so you did have some lessons. Oh, okay. Were you good at school? Did you get good grades and stuff, or?
I was always a bit in the middle.
Oh, okay.
No,
So it wasn't like they sent you off to high school because they thought you could be a
no,
genius.
no.
So did you have a lot of brothers then? Is that why you weren't needed on the farm?
No, two.
Well, two brothers.
Okay.
Yeah. And when I went on the farm, then the hired help could go, you know.
Yeah.
With three kids.
True, that would save you money. She
That's-
didn't
yeah.
buy it help, you didn't have to come.
Yeah, that's right. You didn't have to pay anyone. You had your work there.
Yeah,
How many
And the
brothers and
wages.
sisters did you have altogether?
I had six sisters and two brothers.
Sisters and two brothers. So
There
there were
were
9 of
nine.
you altogether?
Yeah.
Okay. And so when you were done school, you were on the farm
Yeah.
working for how long then?
Oh, I worked till I was 22 years old.
Okay, so quite a while.
And then you went to a stranger.
Yeah, so my brother, the oldest brother was married
Okay.
long ago because he was about 9, 10 years older than I.
Oh, okay.
The other one was a little older than a year and a half, I guess.
Okay.
And
He was getting married.
he get married and my dad was not too healthy anymore. He had kind of asthma
Oh, okay.
and
They wanted to retire.
they wanted to retire. They built a new house in the village.
Okay.
And
In Chum?
yeah,
Okay.
and well, I went to farmering.
So you went to work for someone else.
Yeah.
What was going to happen to the family farm then? Did you not want to
His
buy
brother,
it, or-
yeah, but his brother stayed
Oh,
on.
the oldest brother kind of got to stay on. Okay.
Not the oldest, no,
Oh.
he wouldn't have one, but the one that was older than
The one that
farm
was a year or so older
Yeah.
than you. Okay. So
That
you
just
stayed on
got
the
married
farm.
then, and then they went to the village and let have a house built, you know.
Okay, so they had a place to retire at.
And
Okay, so
then-
you went to work for someone else?
Yeah.
Okay, and was that the same kind of work, just the
Oh, yeah.
other farm? Okay,
Milking cows
Yeah.
and doing all milking,
all that kind of stuff?
you know. Yeah.
Okay, so when did you two meet each other then? I mean, you lived close to the same town, but,
Oh, yours was crazy feast.
oh. Just kind of
Well,
around
you know, the
town?
queen was getting married,
Oh,
Juliana.
Queen Juliana, okay.
He was getting married. And then we had, well, in the village where we were both grown up, but we were never together, like, because
Mhm.
Parker was not from the church, you know.
Okay.
And, but then that feast, that was for everybody in the
So
in the
it's
village.
like a community
And
event?
then had, well, we had kind of a piece in, up the sea, but it was, what do you say it? We done a play,
Oh,
let's say.
okay.
And then, well, it was something like we were in a boat on the sea and all that.
Mhm.
So that's where we met.
Oh,
Then we had all those, well, what do you say, the two matrozen?
Well, that is the seafarers, you know. that-
Yeah, they have all the uniform, you know, they had those
Okay.
big blue collars and all that.
mm-hmm,
So, and then we had to have those costumes. But
okay,
because otherwise it wasn't real in that play. Hey?
yeah.
So and then, well, and he didn't have a costume either, but well, I could get one, and that's why.
Oh, so he asked you to get him a costume for the,
Yeah, well, the one had to help the other one because some kids wore clothes like that too, you know.
oh, okay.
Because there were even some of those orphans' homes, and they
Okay.
had all kind of the same clothes,
Oh,
and they had kind of clothes like that too.
oh, okay. All right. Okay, so then you met, and what was it like to, I guess, like date each other? Did you see each other like on weekends or
Only on Sunday evening.
only on Sunday evening? Okay.
Well, if you live in the same village, you, well,
He walked.
you're only,
He came on his wooden shoes.